guys, I'm Cali Lewis.
And I'm John P. On today's Geek Beat Live, pink squishy bunny things.
And Verb Mojo.
And AT&T wireless on a Wacom tablet.
And we have absolutely no idea what today's show is about. It all starts now.
That's okay, it's a ducky.
Is it?
Or something, it's a chick. It's a
I
little
think
pink
it's a little
chick.
Easter chick that's
It
squishy.
is, but you know what the problem
These
is?
things are awesome.
It's not made of marshmallow, so I can't eat it.
That's true. We'll
I
get
mean, I
you.
can eat it. Don't get me wrong, I can eat it.
Do you even like those marshmallowy
I
things for Easter?
love Peeps.
Really?
God, I love Peeps.
Is that going to be your cheat meal this week for Geek Fit?
Just a whole box of Peeps.
Oh, God.
Just shove them all in my gullet.
That sounds disgusting.
Mm.
I think my
Yum.
cheat meal is probably going to be these bacon bites. This is actually, so the Inspire guys brought these.
Yeah.
Lynn
Let me guess who brought
this.
the
Yeah, you
illegal
don't really have
treats.
to guess on this. Thanks, Lynn. This is a bacon
Oh my God.
Twinkie.
That says Twinkie on it.
It is a bacon Twinkie. I can't even get it open, but
What does
there
that
is
mean?
there is bacon underneath the Twinkie covered in chocolate.
Oh my God. That sounds brutal.
Yummy.
Yuck. Well, guys, today is going to be a very informal show. We're not doing the normal. This isn't going to go on TV.
No, we're not going to do commercial breaks
You know why?
or anything like that because we have been busy.
We didn't do our homework. That's why. That's why, kids. We didn't. Don't do as we do. Do as we say.
Ben
Do your homework.
did all his work and prepped the show for us.
Ben always
Found
does.
some awesome stories, I assume. I don't know because we didn't look.
We think it is. We think they will be.
We'll look as we go.
We're
and
gonna tell
we'll
you.
see how awesome they are.
Don't worry. We're going to do the news. And we have some unboxings, too.
Yeah, of course.
Do we have any chit chat for today?
Well, we just got back from the building. First, let me have my
Nice. What was that? A red Solo shot cup.
yes.
A
I
red-
always have my red Solo cup.
What
and
was
Lynn
in
got
that?
me, you don't need to know. It's
Right.
water. Yeah, it's
It's
clear.
going to be an interesting show today.
Clear liquid.
She's got shot glasses and she's got verve. It's going to be an interesting show. So we spent the entire morning at the new building.
Yes, we did. That's why we didn't prep for the show. So we were there. We were talking with the contractor, making some final decisions.
Were we?
Well, we were trying.
Yeah, we were.
We did make some final decisions. So he needed to know like all the little details that hadn't quite gotten worked out. And before he starts going in and rebuilding the place,
And more importantly, before he starts ordering very expensive parts.
doors and windows, he needed to make sure that we were satisfied with the selections. So we still have a few more decisions to make.
Some colors.
We have to pick out doors, the frames and the doors themselves, and we have to pick out colors.
We have to
and
pick out the doors.
flooring.
No, I thought he already had
Well,
the doors.
No, he's still got to bring the door samples because we weren't sure about the color.
Door frame samples.
Those and the
oh,
doors.
and the door color samples.
Yes.
She says doors, but what she really means are color choices, okay? Basically,
I don't care what the door itself is. It's a door.
just like, never mind.
What's
We're
the-
gonna have good, manly, solid doors, okay? And they'll be awesome. But she's gonna pick out the color, I guess.
Well, I wasn't. So he said like birch, and I don't. That color to me doesn't. It's like this color. Okay, crap. I just.
This is like pine.
Okay. Well, but like if you go to
We need
IKEA,
color samples, is what we need, people.
So I wasn't really sure what he was talking about. And what color exactly did he mean? So I asked him for some samples.
Okay.
Is that so wrong?
We're getting metal samples, we're getting wood samples, we're getting all kinds of samples. Paul says we should have livid lobster red.
For the doors, every single door
All
be
the
livid
doors.
lobster red. That'd be quite the Eiffel.
Oh, Sola Mio said there's something obscene about what John P is playing with.
Don't play with it.
Yeah, what color do you guys think we should paint the walls? Like,
yeah, we haven't decided.
We need somebody to do an interior design. We've got the floor plan laid out, but we need a paint scheme.
We do. You know what?
Something.
We do know somebody who does
We
interior
do.
design.
We kind of have a guy, actually a lady.
A woman. Wow, how offensive was that?
Yeah, how dare I call a woman a guy?
I'm just joking.
What an insult to a woman.
Right. So yeah, maybe we ought to take her and show her and see what she thinks. But you guys chime in. I mean, it can't be like. So we're trying to go with maybe one, maybe two colors, but we don't want to go crazy with the different colors throughout the entire
I would like to
building.
have Banksy kind of art all over the place.
Banksy, I know that. You talk about
she
them
doesn't
all
know who Banksy
the time.
Is. Banksy, he's in the UK. He does all the graffiti art. Like
Oh, that's
stuff
right.
like,
Yeah.
Like the guy who looks like he's throwing a hand grenade, but it's really a bouquet of flowers and stuff like that.
Ah, yes.
Banksy.
Yes. Well, sorry.
You don't have to worry about timing, Pablo. There is no time.
Oh, are you trying to count time?
Yeah, there is no time.
We don't
limit
have time today.
on anything. Did somebody come in the front door?
Yeah. Hello? No? Okay.
Okay.
So, anyway, I guess that's about it for Chit Chat. Chime in on...
Space Bats wants us to make the inside of the office look like the inside of a TARDIS.
Which office?
TARDI.
Oh, the entire
Like
office?
the whole thing.
Like
Make the whole thing look
wow.
like the inside of a TARDIS.
That would be impressive.
Paul wants, how about mixtures of red and blue?
Okay.
Well, what color red? Like blood red?
Like livid lobster red?
Like if we were to murder zombies and spill their blood all over the walls, that kind of red?
Where do you...
I don't know. I was watching that show last night that
You're watching Walking Dead, aren't you?
Yeah, I was watching it.
Yeah.
I got sucked into it. I was up till like 1 a.m. watching those stupid episodes.
You were so like, oh, I hate Walking Dead. I watched the first episode. That's
The first few episodes were bad. They were not good.
That's what I said about Doctor Who.
Doctor Who was good. John says the shirt came from Rhode Island, so it may have come a day earlier for him.
Oh, so maybe it's not.
Digital Phil wants to know how far you've gotten on Doctor Who.
I need to watch the seventh series.
Seventh
season. And now that I have, actually, I've had a hard
Amazon
time
Prime.
finding it
It's
on
on
Amazon Prime.
Prime.
I'm having a hard time finding it. I found it once, and then I lost it, and I can't find it again.
Huh.
So.
Whose fault is that?
Amazon's.
Oh, okay. I was just asking the question. I wasn't insinuating anything. I was just asking the question.
Hey, Tech Guy 1248, welcome. Thanks for making it for the show.
Welcome.
So should we talk about some news?
Oh, wait. Philip said, what are your guys' suggestion for a camera for starters with unboxing, etc.?
With unboxing?
For a camera for starters with unboxing and a shotgun mic too.
I think he's saying like if it's a starter.
A starter camera for doing like unboxing vids and things like that, right?
YouTube videos. Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, my personal preference is believe it or not, it's not a camcorder, it's a camera.
Yes.
The Nikon P7800.
With a Rode shotgun mic. It's
Yep.
the Rode Go.
Yep, the Rode Go shotgun mic. I love that.
That works out well. That's what we used to shoot the recent video about the drop cam installations of the new building, if you want to take a look at that footage.
I also shot all of the footage at NAB when you were up on the panel with that. We've also shot literally several episodes of Geek Beat completely on that. The episode where we were jacking up the building was shot on that with that microphone.
Foundation repair.
Lots of episodes. You guys wouldn't even know. You would be surprised to know we were using this little crappy.
Right.
It's not crappy. I love it. It's great. But compared to like the $8,000 camera we use every day, we're using a $500 pocket camera.
Yeah.
And you didn't even know it. How about that? That's pretty good. So Nikon P7800 with the Rode shotgun.
Go.
It's
the
a Rode Go.
Shotgun mic.
I don't know what's it cost, Ken. Maybe $100. $149. Somebody look it up. Tell me what it costs. Okay.
Right. So let's see.
Do you want to actually try and do some of Ben's news today?
Why why not?
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see.
LaCie actually just announced that they have had a year-long malware stint. They were compromised on their website for a year and no one knew. So that is not so great.
That is not good at all. All customers who purchased from LaCie's website are vulnerable.
So if you purchase between March 27th, 2013 or between that and March 10th, 2014, go in, change your information, and also make sure that you're checking your credit card statement so that you don't have any unforeseen charges.
Yeah, even
that actually happened to you recently, the last couple of days.
Yeah, actually, I got a call from our bank.
Not because of LaCie, sorry.
No, we got a call from our bank.
Actually, that was the Target breach.
Yeah, they claim it was the Target breach. It's impossible to know exactly what it was, but they just told us, hey, we're sending you new credit cards. And we're like, why are you doing that? And they're like, well, you know, there was some breach. And we're like, okay, whatever. The new credit cards came in the mail. Mm-hmm. And we were like, okay, well, we'll activate those later. You know, they're sitting on the counter. And we were out and got a call saying...
We're actually installing the drop cams when you got the call.
Oh, that's right. We were installing the drop cams. I get a call. I'm like, who the heck is this? I better answer it. So I answered it. It was it was the credit card company. And they said, hey, were you just making a purchase in Washington, D.C.?
Or in, like, Fort Smith, Arkansas?
I'm like, no, I was not in either one of those. They said,
they
okay,
were an hour apart.
We're shutting your credit card down.
Yeah.
You might want to use your new credit card that we sent you. So we were like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Then when that happens, you have to go into the system and change every damn thing that bills to your credit card.
But you know what? If that was indeed the Target breach, this specifies why you really need to pay attention to your credit card statement all the time, because that was a few months ago.
Yeah.
And we should have been past the point of when you would think, as you know, a consumer, that they would be using your card.
Yeah, but what they
actually go in
did-
these phases of selling the information.
I guess. And somebody was physically in a store using my credit card information. So that means they had a fake credit card made,
Yep.
went in the store and were swiping with my fake credit card.
Yeah. So be conscious all the time. And guest 77950, did I feel bad? He says, I hope you feel better. Thank you. I feel just fine.
Yeah, maybe you
Thanks.
weren't feeling so great the other day.
Maybe I wasn't. I don't know.
Okay,
Anyway,
what else is that next on the news? Amazon buys Comixology.
which is the biggest digital comic book marketplace.
Huh.
So they will probably wrap that into the Amazon system, which will be very interesting.
There was no price announced, so we're going to make one up. It was $1.3 billion.
Right.
$1.3 billion. You heard it here first.
Right.
You can quote me on that. At John Pose says Amazon purchased
Nice.
Comixology for $1.3 billion.
They already have tens of millions of users within the marketplace and the system, so Amazon is very happy, I am sure.
It's going to be funny when Amazon calls me up and how the hell did you know what where is the leak?
That information.
I'm John P. That's my answer.
Right.
Who makes that Twinkie, Cali?
Everybody is asking about the Twinkie, the bacon Twinkie. So Len, where did you
Where
get
did the bacon
this?
Twinkie come from, Lynn?
It's the company called Bacon.
Bacon Eaters or something? It came off of Amazon? Yeah. So do a search.
Bacon Bites.
Do a search on Amazon for bacon covered Twinkie or something.
Or go to baconbites.com apparently on this. Has 320 calories, 17 grams of fat, 40 grams of carbs.
17 grams of fat?
29 sugars.
How many servings are in that package?
One.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing.
It would have been funny if it was 4 servings.
Right.
There's 4 servings in this package. Oh, brother. Okay, what else we got?
Google bought Titan Aerospace.
What is the deal? Google is buying everything.
Well, Google, Titan Aerospace makes drones.
Yeah.
So Google, of course, wants drones.
Yeah.
They want to take over the world.
Well, Google's been buying all the robot companies.
They have.
Now they're buying all the drone companies. And I think Google is pretty much close to achieving sentient being status.
Right.
So pretty much once they get all that, it's Terminator. It's the movie Terminator in
But
real
we
life.
won't think about that. We'll consider this a good purchase because
You won't think about it because she's a robot, people. She is on their side, and that's why she's not thinking about it.
But you know what?
I've been
These
telling you
drones
for years.
can actually fly up to 5 years without landing.
What?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So advertising, they could be used for scientific research.
They can be used to swoop down, crack your skull open, eat your brain, and take off again without ever having to land. That's
or
what they're
something
gonna
like
do.
that.
Yep.
But Google is definitely going into the robotic drone space hugely.
Wow.
And this
That's
was
crazy.
very interesting this week. So you know how American Airlines and other airlines, they kind of take threats to security a little seriously these days.
Yeah, why are they so stressed out about
I don't
that?
know. But they are. And this teen,
Sarah.
this woman, Sarah, no, I wouldn't go
In
to
the Netherlands. By the way,
She-
I always think, when I think of the Netherlands, I think of people who are like really laid back. They probably smoke a lot of weed.
Well, she was probably smoking a lot of weed at the moment when she tweeted this. She said, I don't have the exact
She
quote
claimed
here.
to be a
She-
terrorist.
Well, she didn't really claim to be a terrorist. She did say that I'm going to be doing something big and
On June
directed
1st.
at American Airlines. That was a mistake. American reported back to her and said, "We take these things very seriously. We have contacted FBI." So she goes and blocks the
She
FBI
blocked the
on
FBI on Twitter.
I don't know why.
I didn't know the FBI. The best thing
Why
about
does
the
the
story
FBI
is that the FBI has a Twitter account.
account?
I am going to follow them and then block them. Just, I don't know why. I just want to do it. Maybe see what they have to say. Later, she was arrested by the local police
Of course she was.
in connection with the pending investigation. So here's the deal. If I tweet at American Airlines, I'm going to do something big on June 1st, and they come and frickin' kick down my door and arrest me, there's going to be a huge lawsuit. Because maybe I am doing something big on June 1st.
Like a
I'm taking
16th birthday,
Yeah,
like-
you know, I'm going to party, and I'm using American Airlines to go do it.
I think she was a little bit more
Explicit.
explicit than that.
Oh.
She didn't call herself a terrorist, though, as far
Okay.
as I saw.
This
What?
is.
She
Oh, she
did
did?
call herself a terrorist. She outright said, "I'm a terrorist."
Well, that was just stupid.
Well, that is stupid.
Okay, this is that time in the show when we normally take a commercial break, but today we're not going to, so we'll keep right on going.
Okay. Did you hear about the new coffee table that everyone is abuzz about?
What is it, like a periodic table
No.
of coffee?
No. It's a physical coffee table that runs Android.
Is it made of coffee?
It's using the platform multi-touch. Wait, is that actually a platform called multi-touch coffee table? See, we didn't do our research.
It's a platform
I'm just pretending like I
multi-touch
knew what
coffee
I'm talking
table.
about.
Oh yeah,
it's
the one from
46 inches.
Ideum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
You
definitely
saw
did.
that one, right?
I definitely didn't hear about that one.
Right. It's a 1080p panel. Uses 3M design touch surfaces and has up to 32 touch points. So
Wow.
you can have, how many would that be? I can't do math.
It's like 4 hands or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's running an Intel Core i7 CPU. And it starts at the very low price of $7,000.
I've ordered 15 of them
You know what?
for the new office. At my house, my new office at my house. I have 15 of those.
That's good
I'm just
because
gonna-
I don't think that was in the budget.
No, that's going to be my new floor for my new house office. I'm going to walk in there.
And you're gonna,
I have like 47 toes, so
I knew
I'll
there
be
was
able
something
to just
freaky about you.
whatever. Anyway,
Even
floating nuke plant.
more interesting.
What?
Yeah, apparently
There's a
they-
new concept for nuclear reactors. It is a self-contained unit built at sea. Just what we need.
Well, this is going
radioactive
to,
friggin' sharks with lasers on their heads. That's what we need.
we want to save the people, right?
Yeah,
So instead,
save the
we're
people,
going
kill the
to
whales.
Kill all the fish in the sea. This was designed by Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and they would be in floating platforms miles offshore.
Oh, wait.
Maybe 2 miles offshore. I'm not sure.
Wait, there's good news. Russia is already building the floating reactor.
Fantastic!
That's
Yay!
great. Yeah, they have a great super safety record with Chernobyl. It says in an accident, radioactive gases could be vented into the water. That sounds like a great idea. Seawater would provide infinite passive cooling even after deactivation. And it would better protect against tsunamis, earthquakes,
I
and
have a feeling
meltdowns.
that
That I'm not a qualified
that a
nuclear
lot
scientist?
of people are going to have problems with this, putting nuclear reactors into the water where we eat fish from. We are supposed to go and get fish from the water and then put it in our mouths.
Hey, aloha from guest 85539. Aloha!
Hi, guest. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. I hope you're in Hawaii, and I hope you're enjoying it. Say it, Hawaii. Go ahead, say it, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
No, Hawaii.
It's Hawaii.
Hawaii.
You sound like a dork.
I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
How do you guys say it?
Hawaii.
Good night from Israel.
Oh,
Shalom.
good night.
Bye. Bye. Good,
Good
night.
night.
Sleep well. All right. I don't understand this next story, so I'm
Shocker
skipping
said
it.
Japan tried the whole radiating seawater thing already.
so
It didn't
great.
work out so great.
Shocker,
Yikes.
when are you going to come back to the studio and hang out with us?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
All right.
What's next?
Pioneer. Oh, yeah, Pioneer. I heard about
No,
this.
you skipped the story.
because I looked at it briefly. I don't understand it.
Okay, well, I will read it anyway.
Okay, go for it.
Microstructured materials. See, this is one of those times we told Ben, we will do our homework. You don't have to give us a lot of notes, just give us little pointers to remind us
Right.
once we do our we didn't do the homework.
Right.
So,
the little
it says
points-
microstructured materials.
I haven't seen any images or videos, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Let's see the image.
They're
Okay,
developed-
this is the image.
They're developed by the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, KIT, in Karlsruhe, Germany. Good day, mates. It was inspired by the structure of bones, wood, and beehives. It uses 3D laser polymer printing.
Okay, so I didn't get this far before.
Combined
so
with a ceramic coating, it's less dense than water, but
So
as
this would
strong
be-
as high-grade steel or aluminum.
this would be a building block essentially.
Wow.
That would be interesting.
Could
Okay,
be, I
so
can't stop playing with
lightweight,
this
ultra-
stupid little thing.
You
What
could-
is the deal? Did you
I
guys
know.
put crack in this
I
thing?
know,
or
right?
What is the deal? I can't let go of it. What? Take this away from me.
It could be used for lightweight, ultra-strong filters or shock absorbers. So
Maybe you
all
could
sorts
build
of
like a whole
uses,
boat out
actually.
of it or something.
You could maybe.
Huh, that's interesting.
Right.
All right, now
What,
you can move on to the Pioneer story.
Philip 1727 asks what we think about Sweden. Love Sweden, as far as I know.
I am
I've never been to
especially fond of the Swedish bikini team.
God,
Big
John.
fan, big fan. Also enjoy the Swedish chocolate.
I've never
In
had Swedish
fact,
chocolate.
If we can mix the two,
Oh God. Okay.
Winning.
And Pioneer announced that they are going to be adding Apple's CarPlay
Oh, yeah.
system to your car of any choice, because now you can do it aftermarket
Oh,
as
and the
opposed
Pioneer.
to Apple's,
we always enjoy getting our
CarPlay that
updates
are
from our
on
Pioneer friends.
Toyotas and Mercedes and Lexuses.
Oh yeah,
Lexi.
Lexi.
Is Lexi the plural of Lexus?
It is now.
All right, so the NAX series, it was introduced at CES 2014, so you might have already seen that.
You might have seen it on Geek Beat Live because I had him on the show and
I
interviewed
so
him.
didn't know that.
Yep.
I don't watch your shows,
I
John.
know you don't. That's okay. The feeling is mutual.
You can get them in 7 inches or 6.1 inches, and the prices range from $700 to $1,400. So, and then of course you're gonna have to pay for the installation. I'm sure that's not what.
Nothing. I said nothing. For the record, I said nothing.
And is it time to move on?
It isn't time. It is time. Is that time when we take a commercial break? Except we're not taking one today.
Why do you keep pointing out that we're not taking commercial
breaks?
breaks?
It says it's in the thing, commercial break. However, we would like to thank QNAP.
Yes.
For continuing to bring you live coverage from Geek Beat. We love QNAP.
We do. We actually use QNAP
every
in
day.
Our system.
Every single day.
Every time that John or I go out and shoot something, shoot a video like at the building, we come back, we offload it. Okay, John does because I hand it to him to do the work and I'm lazy. But he takes the SD card and he loads it into the network, which is on a QNAP.
Yes, and that's how we get it.
Then the guys can actually edit it.
That's right, Dave or Ken, or sometimes Pablo,
which I think it's
somebody.
The 470, the TS470 that
TS470 is the one that we use for that ingestion stuff. Ingestion of content.
Right.
It is our file server for the entire business, the TS470. You should get one because they're awesome.
You go to qnap.com. It's easy.
You could go to qnap.com. You could also go to amazon.com.
Yeah.
And do a search for it.
And if you need to know more, we have a series of tutorials on our website at geekbeat.tv. You could just search QNAP or just go to geekbeat.tv/QNAP and pull up everything that's there.
I almost forgot.
Tutorials on how to do everything.
That is true.
And Shocker says that you should try Swedish fish.
I don't care for those.
Yeah, he's tried those before.
I don't care for them as much.
Why not, John?
They're not bad.
Do you not think that the Swedish people can make good candy?
They don't make as good of gummy candy as the Germans. The Germans make better gummy candy.
What do they make?
Haribo gummy bears.
That just sounds disgusting.
Haribo gummy bears.
Do you say it that way?
Yeah, see, Eric says
Haribo?
Hawaii is like it's supposed to be pronounced.
Haribo or is it Haribo?
I don't know. I say Haribo because I'm from Texas.
Okay. Hey, Sheila friend, it doesn't matter that you're late.
Yeah,
We're just having fun.
We're glad you're here. It's an informal show today.
Oh my God, John.
What happened now?
An asteroid struck the Earth.
Did it?
Or
I didn't even feel it.
maybe it shook the world. Evidence of a massive asteroid strike 3 billion years ago.
Oh, so I missed it by just that much.
Yeah, if you had been around, then you would have felt it.
I just came here just shortly after that.
Right. Geophysicists Norm Sleep and Don Lowe found it. It's 3 to 5 times larger than the Yucatan asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
I remember that one.
Do you?
Oh yeah, it was a hot day around there. Yeah, that was rough.
It's between 23 and 36 miles wide. It was created.
Where did it happen? Where did it hit?
What?
Where did it hit the Earth?
I haven't gotten to that point.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually see that in the notes. Maybe
Damn
I
it.
will look at the story here. Or
Damn
maybe,
us for telling Ben not to give us the whole entire story in our short little
maybe
notes
we
field.
should share our schedule with Ben so he could anticipate when we're going to
He could be like,
have
I think those
meetings.
lazy punks are not going to read the stories today.
Right. Let me see. You
Wow, it
keep
was
reading the
between
notes. I'll look.
23 and 36 miles wide, and it created a 300-mile wide impact crater. Impact crater.
Impact crater.
I added an E in there. It created a Richter scale 10.8 quake over the entire surface of the Earth.
You know, I just
and
realized
it lasted
I heard
for
this
half
about
an hour.
this on NPR. It's in the South African region, known as the Barberton Greenstone Belt.
Oh wow! It says it created ultra tsunamis thousands of feet tall.
Wow.
Caused the atmosphere to become red hot and the top layer of the oceans to boil.
Oh, wow. That is impressive.
That's kind of like what happens when I get pissed off.
I would actually say, yeah, that is true. You don't want him pissed off, believe me. Let's see. Kepler.
Hubert says I should try Dutch drugs.
What?
I don't know. I guess they're the best. They're primo quality, I guess.
I don't need to know about that. Me and my innocent little mind.
See you later, guest 77950. Enjoy your Philly cheesesteak. That sounds
trying to be mean, guest.
delicious.
But enjoy.
Tomorrow's cheat day.
Yes. What are you gonna have?
I don't know. We talk about this every week. Like on Saturday night is cheat night for the meals. And I think about it, and I think about all the things I would
week.
want. And then Saturday night rolls around, and honestly, I'm just so tired and lazy. I don't feel like going anywhere to actually take advantage of my cheat night. I just eat something sitting around the house.
Oh, do you eat your bag of chips?
But yeah, I do.
Yeah, at least
I
you
do.
get that
Not
in.
a whole bag, but
Have you
I
cut
eat
back
like,
on the amount?
Yeah, I can't eat a whole bag of chips anymore. It's just, I can't do it.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Um,
Oh, okay.
Kepler 186f has been found 500 light years from Earth. It's the first
Wow.
Earth-sized planet
I'm surprised they found my homeworld.
that's been found in a solar system's habitable zone. It's within 10. What? What does that mean? Within 10 the diameter.
I
of
guess
Earth.
that's 10 times the diameter of Earth.
Okay, maybe.
The outer edge of Kepler 186 is a habitable zone. Research suggests it's a rocky planet that orbits the star once every 130 days.
That's, yeah.
That means their year is like 1/10 of our year or something like
Right.
that, I guess.
Days would be about as light as an hour before sunset on Earth. So, wow, that's a
Ben
pretty
says
dark.
it's 10%. It's 10% the diameter
Thank
of
you,
Earth.
Ben.
So it's a tiny little planet. Like I could jog around it in like an hour or something,
Right.
I guess.
You don't jog that fast. Suggests Earth-sized planets in the habitable zone could exist in other solar systems. So maybe our space exploration is not done yet.
Maybe there is life out there somewhere.
A dream coffee cafe in South Korea is interesting, apparently, because it's in our sheet.
What is that?
That is the
that it?
dream coffee cafe.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I
It
gotta
is
admit.
actually pretty cool. Look at that.
It looks like a big coffee vending
It's
machine.
40 miles from Seoul. It's 2 stories. It's shaped, obviously, like a Rolleiflex camera. That is
Oh, wow.
pretty darn cool. Look at that. Okay, it's owned by Park Sung-hwang and his wife, Kwak Myung-hee. They're both retired. They were Army helicopter pilots. They decided, we're going to retire and we're going to open a, use the word, bad
Ass.
coffee shop.
Badass coffee shop. Of course they were.
It's a place they wanted to share stories with those who were struggling to achieve their dreams. And so any photographers or anything else, any other creative types could come in. They opened it up in 2013.
Well, apparently Park was he's a camera collector. And he was like, you know what? Let's just build the building to look just like a Rolleiflex.
Yeah.
Why not?
And of course, they take instant pictures of people who come in and visit the coffee shop, and they display them all throughout the shop. So pretty cool.
That is
I want
awesome.
to visit that now.
Yep. KE9FH, they're watching us back.
Huh?
Yes, who's watching you? We are? Yeah, we're watching you back.
Of course we're watching you.
Who's watching who? What did we miss? We looked away.
Yeah, so it's on to robot time.
Yes, Sheila, you did not miss the unboxings.
No, we haven't
have
done
not
that
gotten
yet.
to the unboxings
Do not
yet.
worry.
They're coming in a little bit. It's funny how much faster we get through the stories when
When we're not actually...
when Dave Curley isn't here.
He's going to be like, wait, what is this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so...
Oh God, robot time. I just realized you said it was robot time.
Yeah, you just realized that, huh?
What's gonna kill us now?
Are there copyright issues with the camera with the building? Oh, I don't know.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. They probably changed something slight.
I'll bet you that the company that produces those cameras was happy to let them build a house, even if it looked identical, because think of the free press.
Yeah, seriously.
Everybody's gonna want one of those cameras.
Yeah.
Although those cameras are like really, really old and not built anymore, and probably the company that built them is out of business. So
Right.
who knows?
Who knows? So robots. You know how printers have not changed for like a millennia?
Really?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, they just sit there and they're static and they do the same thing that they have for years.
Print things. I
Yes.
know, how ridiculous that a printer would just print things.
Well, now there's
By the way, before you were born, our printers used to go like this. Bzzz, bzzz.
Ugh, how did you live?
I don't know. We made it through somehow. We would hunt down our food and we would stab it and rip it open and just
They were
eat
the
it.
dinosaurs that you ate that way, right?
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
You had
we did
good,
that.
a good barbecue T-Rex on
Yeah.
Saturday
Oh
night.
man, there is nothing that beats a good Triceratops. Triceratops eyeballs, delicious.
I heard that I can't think of another dinosaur's
Velociraptor?
name.
Pterodactyl, pterodactyl
There you go.
wings.
Yeah. Barbecue
Buffalo
pterodactyl
pterodactyl
wings.
wings are the best.
Right.
They're delicious. You can get them at, well, you used to be able to get them at Hooters, but not anymore.
Oh, okay. Anyway, a new Kickstarter project called, I don't know, but they have created a robot printer. It's from Israel. So, our Israel friend left us
Oh yeah,
already.
he had to go to sleep.
Yeah, of course. So, let's see. It has a robotic print head with.
Let me just watch this video.
It's omnidirectional.
Oh, I know
and
what this is. I'm the one who found this story.
You found this?
Yes, look, it's a robot printer that it charges up. It has a battery, and you put it on your paper and you send it the print job. See, look, this is the inside guts of it. It has a
Okay.
little printer cartridge. You put it on the paper, and it drives around on the paper and prints what you want printed.
Nice.
Watch this. Anytime now.
That
Look,
is
it's rolling.
that
It's
is
just
a
going really
cool
slow.
idea, actually. I really dig that. This is what it takes to get you to do a robot story.
I didn't do the robot story, obviously.
Unpreparedness.
I just found it, but then
So it prints 1.2 words per minute.
1.2
So pretty-
words per minute?
Pretty
What?
slow.
No, it's not per minute.
It's what
Yeah,
it
that's what it says. 1.2 words per minute. Oh my God. That mean if you had like a 500
It
word
looks like
story,
it's going
which is
faster
not
than
very
that,
much.
though. Maybe that's incorrect.
Maybe it's per second.
192 DPI. It does an hour of printing on a single battery charge.
That would only give it 60 words. Like 70 or something. You know, like,
1.2 pages.
it would
maybe?
get like
No, I don't know.
it would get half of a tweet per hour per charge.
There will be a color version coming later, but right
Rick
now it's
says
just
Rick said
great.
maybe 1.2 pages per minute.
Yeah, that's what I just said, but I don't think so because he put WPM.
Yeah, he did.
So.
But Ben is not okay. Ben is great at picking the stories and giving us the notes. But let's face it, Ben. Sometimes you got some typos in there that make it impossible.
Can somebody? They're throwing out options in the chat room. 1.2 lines, 1.2 pages. Can somebody verify and let us know? It costs $180 if you get it with the project while the project is going on.
And then 1 billion if you don't.
Right. It will increase after that, I'm sure. $395,000 has been pledged out of a $400,000 goal. So
I did 390,000 of
with
it.
3 weeks left to go, I'm sure they will meet their goal and come
some.
out as soon as possible.
Yeah. What
Let's
else
see.
you got?
That's why I have Cali to double check the notes. Right. I failed you, Ben. Yeah,
Okay.
nobody has actually verified this, so yeah.
Okay. So what's the next story?
Okay, actually, everyone has sent this to me, and I've only looked at the video. The Morphex MK2. This is a Norwegian transformer. What the heck is that noise?
The robot.
Oh, it's the robot.
What do you think it was?
It's a transforming.
That thing looks like it's about to take off.
Hexbot.
It looks like it's about to launch itself.
It looks awesome, is what it is.
Now it's going to dig itself into the
It can
ground.
be a-
Oh my God!
Yep.
It's going to turn into a ball.
It's like a Sphero.
What in the heck?
It can be a hexbot or it can be a ball that you can play with. And I'm sure you could build in like a camera. What if you built a camera in there and
This
like
is the
recording as it
design
goes?
for the demise of all humankind.
It can do some variations in between like that. It was
It's
designed
like a wheel, like a
by
tire.
Carl Halvorsen, and he's an engineer from Norway.
I have to admit, it's ingenious.
Isn't it? It looks awesome.
That is the smartest way to kill us I've ever seen.
Just
It is
roll the
really-
robots right on in.
Roll
and
them in.
bam!
We've seen that before. It was Star Wars. Which Star Wars was that? You guys know what I'm talking about, huh?
Those are the Phantom Menace. where
Yeah,
they
the
roll-
Phantom Menace.
rolled in.
They roll in and then shoot with the lasers.
Yep.
I hope you've got a lightsaber. That's all I'm saying. Maybe a little Jedi action. Look at it.
I think it's awesome, and the entire internet has sent that video to me.
The
all
entire
week
internet,
long.
huh?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the one thing that
That
has
everyone
been
sent you.
very popular this week.
Okay, well, I've got some planes, trains, and automobile stories.
All right, let's see
I
what you
actually
got.
know what this first one is.
Okay.
Janny sent me this one.
Okay.
So, you know how sometimes people say, like, for example, people might say, Verve, it's the Rolls Royce of energy drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they mean it's like a luxury, right?
Yeah, it's like the best
It's like-
one.
it's
Well, guess
fancy.
what? This is the Rolls Royce of boats, of yachts.
Ooh.
But it's actually, it's made by Rolls Royce. I mean, literally,
Oh,
this is
it's
the Rolls
literally the Rolls
Royce
Royce.
of yachts.
Wait,
okay?
that looks even fancier than Steve Jobs' yacht.
Oh yeah, this is the 450EX
Wow.
yacht. It is designed by a Coventry University student, Stephen Monroe,
Before you
who
go
is
on.
an intern at Rolls-Royce.
Nice.
What were you gonna say before I go on?
Just confirmation on the robot printer. It prints 1.2 pages per minute,
Oh,
which is
okay.
a little better.
That is a little bit better.
Okay, keep going. Rolls Royce.
Okay, so this was basically to try and blend in Rolls-Royce vehicle styling into a boat, and it was
Okay.
inspired by the Rolls-Royce Phantom.
The Phantom.
Yes.
I don't even know what the Rolls Royce Phantom is.
Well,
So that does not
it's
give
a
me.
car that costs a lot of money.
That's
How's
probably
that?
why I don't know what it is.
We call it a
'Cause
Rolla.
why would I just torture myself that
Yeah,
way?
we call it a Rolla.
Okay.
So Ben put in the notes that this boat is 45 inches in length. 45 inches. Is that correct, Ben? Could you double check that detail for us? I was under
Poor
the
Ben.
impression.
I feel sorry for Ben today.
I was under the impression it was 45 feet in length. However, this could be some really good photography. Okay, 45 feet. Yeah, okay, 45 feet in length.
Oh, Eddie's changing it as we speak.
There we go. There we go. So it has 2 front seats and 4 rear seats, and there is a cabin with a bathroom in the boat. I mean, it's a Rolls Royce.
Okay.
It's the Rolls Royce.
Doesn't every yacht
boat.
have a bathroom?
Yeah, but this is
You
the
have to have
Rolls.
a bathroom on a boat.
This is the Rolls Royce of boats. I've ordered
But
3.
is it the Rolls Royce of bathrooms?
Yeah, of course. Though it's got a Rolls Royce of toilets. It's made of solid gold. It doubles as the anchor.
Okay. Awesome. What else you got?
Well, if that wasn't enough.
Because I'm not impressed.
If that wasn't enough boat action, she's not impressed by Rolls-Royce boats. So I've got another boat. Let's see what you think about this. It's an amphibious boat. It's
Okay.
called the Sea Legs system. The company's based in New Zealand, licensed by Acis Boats. It's one of the leading boat makers in the world. This boat was designed for boat designs up to 2.5 metric tons and 12 meters. I don't know what that means. Anyway, it has 3 wheels. This is what's
Wait,
important,
what?
people.
Why does it have 3 wheels?
It has 3 wheels.
It's a boat.
And it travels on land
What?
up to 5 miles an hour.
Look at that.
That's why it's called Sea Legs.
That is cool.
Okay.
I thought it walked on water, but this is even cooler.
Yeah. So you just drive it around on the water, or you could boat it around on the water. You could steer it, whatever.
Right.
And then just drive it up on the beach. Whatever.
That is awesome. I
That's
want
because
that.
that's how we roll.
Rolls Royce.
That too.
Ha.
Look at that one. I
That's
like that
cute.
color.
Wait, Okay, so yeah. Oh, never mind. I read that wrong.
And I take it that those
Up to
big
5
fat
miles an hour.
Yeah, I take it those big fat wheels kind of double as bumpers, like you could, bump into somebody else's boat or whatever just for fun.
So the
Push
scenario
'em around
here
a
would
little
be
bit.
that you don't have to hook it up to, if you live
trailer?
close enough, you don't have to hook it up to a trailer. You could just take it from your house into the lake or
Yeah,
the
let's
ocean or
say
whatever,
let's
right?
say you only live like less than 5 miles away from the water.
Yeah.
You could just drive for 1 hour until you got to the water, and then you could just get in the water.
But hey, that hour would be so worth it with people
honking
like,
at you?
honking at you and looking at you and taking pictures of you and then tweeting it later.
Yeah, that would be not worth it at all.
It's
guess
unboxing
what?
time.
It is now.
Wait, I have a
unboxing
question
time.
before we go to unboxing.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Wow.
Do we have any questions from the studio audience today?
Wow. Okay.
Crickets. Do we have
So
any
do
questions?
I get to ask my question then?
No. Do we have any questions from the live audience?
Yeah, Ben wants to know why.
Oh, what about check-in? We'll do that in a minute.
Oh, okay,
Not
yeah,
yet.
we'll do
Not
that
yet.
here in a
In a
minute.
minute. Fitness update. Paul Dixon wants a
Okay.
fitness update.
But okay, we'll get to the fitness update. Do you really like Verve? Yes, we really like Verve. We wouldn't be talking about it if we didn't like it.
I guess
This Mojo stuff is awesome.
I personally have drank at least 4 cases of Verve. Literally.
Yes.
At least 4 cases of Verve I've consumed.
This is why he won't let me ask a
So,
question.
Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah, I do like
So,
it.
Yeah.
You should go to vervegeek.com and you should get some.
And the coffee stuff is new. You know what I like about the coffee stuff? We were actually talking about this the other day. That it's like not as heavy as other coffee energy drinks.
Oh.
It's a little thinner and it's a little lighter, so it still tastes great, but it's not as heavy.
Flashweed says the workouts must be working. Cali looks awesome.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, show him your muscles.
No, I'm not
Go ahead,
gonna-
come on, do this. Give him one of these.
Girls don't
Come
do
on,
that.
do that. Big muscle.
You show it, Ken.
No, you can't see my muscles. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. It doesn't matter. You already showed it the other day with your video, your sneaky little posy video.
Oh, that was awesome. Did you guys see the pose video? And I don't mean P-O-Z, I mean P-O-S-E, where Jeff Dwelly was actually teaching John how to pose for a competition, a bodybuilder
I was just standing there,
competition.
but I guess she had her camera out or something. She told him, go over there and show John how to pose or something. And I turned around and he's like behind me and she's got a camera in front of me and he's like, here, stand like this, stand like that, do this, do that. It was pretty funny though.
Guy has a very important question
Oh,
in the
go
chat
ahead.
room. What's your hair care routine, John?
My hair care routine? Well, wash it.
Do you wash it? Do you use
I actually use
and
shampoo.
conditioner?
I don't use.
Why?
Well, my hair, believe it or not, I know it looks really, really short, but it's not completely buzzed, okay? It's like if I were to buzz it, that means I'd use clippers on 1 millimeter setting and go all, and I would do it.
But at Holly
But
Pose would not be
Holly
happy
does not
with you.
like it at all, because when it's that short, it feels like facial stubble, like if you've ever felt a guy who has a beard and it's really
You guys
scratchy.
know what we're talking about, right? Yeah.
Scratchy, right? If it's really short, it's scratchy. So that's like scratchy. If I take my shirt off and it's that short, like little fuzzies stick to your head. That's how scratchy it is, okay?
Okay.
So, but if I do that, if I completely shave it like that,
Yeah.
I don't even need, shampoo. Because you can just use soap and everything.
Right.
But the soap will
Do you
really
find that your
dry
hair
out your
gets
hair.
brittle if you don't use shampoo and conditioner at that length? I mean,
I
then
use
you get
shampoo.
these split ends that
I
you
use. What shampoo do I use? I don't know what shampoo I use. Some kind of men's like Suave or something.
Have you ever considered going completely bald?
Not completely bald, like Scott Ellis. You know how much work that is?
Yeah.
You gotta like use one of those things to like shave your head, then you gotta like wax it like it was a surfboard or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what you have to do if you do that. But no, that is way too much work. The reason I keep my hair. So all I do, I got some clippers and I go, yes, Done.
And you know what? Throughout the last 2 years, I've noticed if you look back over his videos over the last couple of years, you'll notice his hair consistently gets shorter and shorter. He's
sneaking
trying
it
to
up.
get down to
None.
completely bald, but yeah.
If I could just go to that 1 millimeter setting, then I don't even have to have shampoo. Then it'd be awesome, but I can't get away with it. So.
All right. So
What was your question?
Since people brought it up, well, they wanted a Geek Fit update, and then I'll
Okay.
get to my question because I
Go ahead,
won't
give them the
forget.
Geek Fit update. What's the update? I don't know, what is the update? We're working out.
We're doing it.
We're eating stuff.
Yeah.
That we're
Well,
supposed to.
actually, this week we made some adjustments to our diet.
Yeah, we did.
Because we have consistently lost body fat and lost body fat each week, even if we have like a bad week, like the travel in NAB, bad week.
But we still
But
made
we
progress.
still made progress. So, and then we've both found that we're getting hungrier, either throughout the day. For me, throughout the day, and then you at night. So he's making some
Kind
adjustments.
of all the time, actually. So one of the things that's happened with me, so we've both been, later on we're going to publish these stats, okay? But we have been taking measurements every single week. We're taking body fat analysis measurements with calipers all over our body, and we're also taking measurements with tape measures everywhere,
Yeah.
and mapping out the growth. And so, just to kind of give you a little peek, I guess, into the data, this was week 6, right?
Cubby is here.
What, is Cubby here? Oh, there he is. What do you mean
Hi,
you changed your
Scott.
diet? Well, I'm about to tell you, don't worry. So this was week 6, and so far, when we measured, when I got measured at the beginning of this week, so at the end of week 5, I have lost 6% body fat
Yeah.
in 5 weeks, and I've gained a lot of physical muscle mass.
Yeah.
So what happens is, when you gain a lot of muscle, your body burns energy quicker.
Yeah.
And we
Your
have not.
metabolism is increased.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And so what's happened is we have not adjusted our eating intake since day 1.
Yeah.
But my body composition is now radically different than it was on day 1. So all of a sudden I was like starving. So what we've done is my protein intake, we've increased it by about 50%. So in reality now, one of the components of my diet is I take protein powder. She
Right.
takes a little.
Yeah, I don't take nearly as much as he does. And keep in mind, I actually have more, like I do like oatmeal and stuff like that, as opposed to necessarily drinking more protein or whey. And keep in mind, we're totally different.
Radically different goals, okay?
So I don't want to get big. I don't think you guys want that.
She takes about 25 grams of protein powder a day. I'm taking 150.
Right.
So that means I am consuming more than 2 pounds per week
Yeah.
of just protein powder, in addition to all of the protein that I'm consuming in the meals, which I have 4 meals a day. And that doesn't include also like protein bars or something. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot of intake.
Sweeney, we did not increase complex carbs, just protein, really.
Well,
But the
actually-
bar has some carbs in it as
Yeah,
well.
and actually I think that I need to talk to Jeff about this. I think I'm to the point now.
Where you need another meal.
We
or
have
something.
to, I don't need another meal, but we need to up the portion size of my meals just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure. I'm going to talk to Jeff about that because I'm still losing body fat. And I still have
The
some.
interesting thing about like the change, you're losing body fat and body weight. I'm just losing body fat, but I've lost more body fat than you.
By 1% or something,
Too.
like 2%. Yeah.
But I'm not losing really weight, so
Well,
that's interesting.
But my weight is, I mean, when we say I'm losing weight, we're talking about like a half a pound or a pound.
Right.
You know, we're not talking about a tremendous amount of weight loss. In total, the net loss of weight since we began the program for me
Yeah.
is in the 4 to 5 pound range. Okay, but I think everybody you can tell by looking at me that the composition is very different. It may be 4 or 5 pounds of actual weight differential,
Actually, now
but
that
it
I think
looks
about it, I
different.
have lost about the same weight.
Okay.
From day one, I have. I had it in mind that I didn't, but
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So
Well, Ben is saying, keep in mind that muscle
of
weighs
course.
more than
Yeah.
fat, but you didn't have that much fat to begin with. But she's a woman. She had more fat than I did.
Women
She's
just
in good
do.
shape, but relatively speaking, I had less body
But
fat.
I just want it on record that if you look at a body fat percentage chart, I'm actually in the athlete range.
Oh, and I'm not?
For women, no,
Oh.
you were in the fitness range, which is a step above. So you still have a ways to catch up with me.
Okay.
I'm just
All right.
saying.
Okay. The other interesting news is that when we first started working out, everybody knows my level of fitness at that point
Right.
6 weeks ago was pretty poor.
Yeah.
I hadn't been doing jack for a long time. I was eating very badly, and we were going to the gym, and Cali was outworking me embarrassingly. It was demotivational. It was so bad.
But I had been
She's been working out
for years.
for a long time, but we are now to the point where we don't have. I think when we're in the gym, I feel like I can hold my own because we have different workout routines. Like
Right.
they might put her on a machine and they're going for a lot of repetitions and stuff, so that she's burning fat, building muscle, generating more tone.
I do a lot more cardio than you.
Yeah, what we're doing with me is trying to increase weights now. So we're
And
getting
your
to the
weights
point
have
where
increased. Like you're doing a lot more
a lot
weight
more.
on your reps, but you're doing a lot fewer reps. So
Yeah. So
I mean-
I'm getting to the point now where I'm not where I was when I was, let's say, 20, but I'm close. Pretty soon, I would say in the next 5-6 weeks, I could potentially be lifting, for me, I could be lifting record-breaking amounts of weight.
Right.
I'm curling 100 pounds easily, and that's I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot of weight, So I was not
Michael.
prepared to be doing that.
Michael says John's in the athlete range. Sumo wrestlers are athletes.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Anyway, I think Geek Fit is going well.
Yeah.
We're pleased with the results. Hopefully you guys are pleased with what you're seeing and hearing. And we're trying to figure out ways to share with you guys more of what we're doing and make it accessible to everyone. So just stay tuned,
Yep.
for that stuff.
Alrighty. It's my question time and
Okay.
then unboxing time.
Okay, do it.
What you got there?
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So
Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I figured if it was on here, you didn't mind talking
I can
about
talk partially about it.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'm playing with the Wacom
The Wacom
Cintiq,
tablet.
and I swear to God, I love this thing. I used to say that I was not a huge fan
Yeah.
of these tablets,
You have said that.
and I was wrong. What do you want me to say? I love this thing. Now this is a full-blown Windows 8 computer.
Yeah.
And well, look what I'm using. Look what you're using, and I'm really, really digging this thing. So
Are you saying mine sucks?
I don't know. You can read into that what you will, but I'm digging this machine. So
Okay.
it's Windows 8.1.
Yes.
Now, we have some friends over at AT&T, and I have connected here a little AT&T USB modem, a 4G LTE modem. And so we are testing it for a super secret project I'm not going to tell you about.
Yep.
But we just got this in. We got the SIM cards and
Yeah,
all
like
that.
today, right?
Yep. I took it. We did some speed tests inside the building, took it outside the building, and this thing is getting like 23 meg down and 8 meg up. It's basically faster than our freaking wired connection in the building right now.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's pretty fun. And by the way, we left one on your desk.
Yes, I saw.
So you can play with it over the
can't
weekend
wait
as
to
well. And Ken
grab a
has
hold of
one,
it, yeah.
and we're testing some super secret stuff with it,
Yep.
which we'll share with you guys later on. That's what that is. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Ryan Texas Mass is asking if the audiographer works with the Allo clip.
No.
think it does.
No, because the Allo clip, it basically fits on the corner of like a phone, and it's got a little thread thing and tiny little lenses. The iographer has its own threaded lens mount, and so it uses standard. Well, at least the one for iPads uses a standard 37 millimeter mount, if I recall correctly. I don't know about the iPhone 5. Like the iPhone
iographer has an iPhone?
They came out with the iPhone,
nice.
the iographer iPhone one. So there's a full size, a mini, and an iPhone
Nice.
one. But I think, I'm not sure, but I think it might also be like that standard 37 millimeter. I'm not certain. Don't hold me to that.
So check that one out. But
Yep.
all right, it's unboxing time.
Okay, I gotta put
Yay.
up my precious little tablet. My
Oh.
precious, my precious.
Nice.
Okay, I'll set this
Such a
aside.
dork.
We'll put it in my chair over here.
Wow, you got rid of your chair already.
Yeah, I stood up.
Impressive.
How about that?
Check-in. We'll do check-in at the end. How about
Oh,
that?
well, let's do it now.
Oh, okay.
We'll do check-in now. Why
All right.
not? Let's check it in. Everybody, where are you watching from?
Let us know now.
Go. Let's see if Paul is first.
Of course
Paul's
he is.
First.
He has it
Always
all, like-
first. How does he
I
do
don't
that
know.
every single time? Paul is in Lancashire, UK.
Liverpool, New York, Newdalum, Texas, Dubuque, Kent, Ohio, LLHQ.
Yes. Edmonton, Alberta, Kirkland, Washington, London, UK, Atlanta, New York, Vancouver, BC, Noodle, Texas, Sweden.
St. George, Utah, Smyrna,
Smyrna.
Georgia, Irving, Texas, Livid Lobster Studios, Savannah, Georgia, Homestead, Florida,
Turkey, McKinney, Paducah, Georgia, Sweden,
Lakes Region, New Hampshire, Mallorca, Spain,
Man-
Peterborough, UK, Scotland, Brisbane,
Mansfield,
Australia,
Ohio.
Winnipeg,
Go Buckeyes.
Katwijk,
Katwijk, Netherlands, Bluffton, Indiana, Stockton, California, Innsbruck, Austria, Hunt Valley, Maryland, Koblenz, Germany, Sweden, Ostergotland, Ogdeshog,
Edwardsburg,
Petersburg,
Michigan,
Peterborough,
Raleigh, North
UK.
Carolina, Hawaii,
Hawaii,
Ohio,
St.
South
George,
Florida,
Utah, Cleveland, Ohio, Japan,
Pennsylvania.
Nagoya, Japan, Atlantic City,
Would
New
you quit
Jersey,
moving around?
Puerto Rico,
Queen Creek, Arizona,
Kane, Pennsylvania, Tampa,
Amacha,
Florida,
Finland, El Centro, California, Israel, Usapinki, Finland,
Tumwater, Washington, Peterborough, UK, Croatia,
Haskova, Bulgaria, Gothenburg, Sweden, behind the bushes, Ontario,
Macon, Georgia, Athens, Greece, Yasu,
Austin, Texas, Los Angeles, New York, Perth, Western Australia. G'day, mate.
New
Portland,
Brunswick,
Oregon,
New Jersey, Logandale, New York,
New Zealand, Orway, Colorado, El Centro. Oh, I already said El Centro, California, unless we have a couple. Wow.
Jordanland,
Logandale, Nevada.
Enid, Oklahoma.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Are we about done? YouTube comes in batches.
Yeah, it does.
Dallas,
It's just
Texas.
kind of like-
Daniel's
Oh,
in
Daniel.
Dallas, Texas.
Wait, did I
So-
know that Daniel's in Dallas? He's a patron.
Daniel,
don't-
did you get a chocolate bunny DP? I guess we're done with the check-in. Okay,
Yeah,
that was
we're
fun,
already on to
guys.
other conversation. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks for watching from everywhere in the world, folks. Spokane, Washington. Well, do you want small, medium, or large packages? Sioux Falls, South Dakota, if we didn't already say it.
Let's start with small.
North Ireland. Paul is in
Wow.
Antrim,
Antrim,
North Ireland.
Very cool.
Ireland. You say it like this. Ireland.
You can say it like that.
Ireland.
I say it like an American.
Ireland. Okay, what do you want? Small, medium, or large?
I said small.
Okay, small. Okay, here's a small package for you.
Okay.
Good things come in small packages, but better things come in big ones. Just kidding.
Oh, I see a battery.
A battery?
Yes.
What do we got here?
The Loom Sing Let's see. It looks like it's for the Galaxy Note.
Oh, that's
3.
yours. That is yours. They sent you a replacement battery.
Nice.
Look, it comes in the back.
Yes, I see that.
And is a gigantic, oversized, double-sized battery.
Nice.
So you pop the back
I
off
like
of
having
your.
additional batteries so that I don't have to charge anything.
That's right. You pop the back off of yours. You stick the
this in
battery
there,
in, stick the
replace
back
it.
on.
Very cool.
You gonna do a test on it?
Of course.
Let us know how it goes.
We'll test that out.
Okay. What else you want? Small, medium, or
Now
large?
I want bag.
I feel like a bartender. What would you like, young lady? You want a
bag.
Okay, we do actually have a special bag for you. And indeed, I believe that this bag is a special treat that comes from one of our new neighbors,
Indeed.
the Cultured Cup in Dallas,
Let's
whom,
see.
as I understand it, provide quality coffees and teas. It smells like coffee in here all of a sudden.
Oriental Beauty Oolong Tea.
Oh, is that tea?
Nice. And the Plaza Blend Coffee
Wow,
from
this
Brazil
says-
and Guatemala.
Complex
Ooh, and-
flavor profile with notes of apricot, orchard, apple, and hazelnut. Origin, Taiwan.
Wow.
Nantu. 2 heaping teaspoons.
TheCulturedCup.com.
Yeah.
So do you
Oh,
know
wait,
these
wait,
guys
wait.
personally?
Check it out, their phone number.
Do you get coffee from them all the time? Tea?
Coffee makes me a little jumpy.
Oh, okay.
Listen, their phone number is great. 888-VIP-TEAS.
Nice. Very cool.
TheCulturedCup.com.
I can't wait to try them. I wish I had this before when we did our coffee taste test episode.
I would like. I don't
This feels
want
like
coffee. I don't
ground.
like coffee, but
That's
I will.
tea. You
I
don't
know. I
drink
will
tea.
try the tea.
Yeah.
I will try the tea.
Do you like oolong tea? Have you ever tried oolong tea?
I don't know.
I doubt you have. You're not that adventurous. But maybe this.
I've been to
will
Japan.
get-
It's Asian. Maybe they served it to me in Japan.
They probably did.
Okay. See.
Okay.
What do you want? Small, medium, or large?
Thank you very much.
Yes. Wonderful.
Large.
Large. Large it is, and in charge. Well, it's not really that large, but it's the largest one of the day.
Ooh, we've been waiting on this.
Oh yeah,
Pull it
this
out.
is mine.
This is mine.
Oh, okay.
Everything that comes is mine.
I know, that's true. Samsung has a new smart camera. This is an IP camera, full HD Wi-Fi camera. If you guys recall, when we went to...
I have to say, Samsung is one of the best at reviewer guides. They give you a full-on.
That is very, very good.
Workshop.
You will not be lacking in the details. So, I don't know if you guys will recall, but back at CES, we went and we visited them. I think it was at like Showstoppers.
Yeah,
But they had a
probably.
booth, and we went and we checked it out because they had these new cameras coming out.
Yeah.
We said when they come out, please get them to us because we'd love to, you know, do a test and a review
Right.
and stuff. So this kind of like our drop cams that we have here. It's an IP camera. You plug it in. You view it remotely. You can use a Google app, Android app. You
Open
can use an
app.
iPhone app. Open it app.
Oh, haha.
Let's see. So here it is. Oh, it's very light.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very light.
Oh, wow. Is it missing a battery? No.
No, it doesn't have a battery. It plugs in. Okay, so we've got an Ethernet.
Nice.
We've got an Ethernet cable for it here. We've got a power cable for it. We've got a little magnet, I guess, to put on the power cable so that you can eliminate interference. We got some screws
Yeah.
and whatnot. A sticker. And let's see.
So you can attach it to the wall or set it down on a table.
Yeah, I like that it has a stand that will go there, and then it looks like
Does
this.
it twist?
It will do the twist.
Nice.
So
Does it do the
it
twist?
can be unscrewed here. I wonder if that's a standard mount. No, it's not a standard mounting system. But let's see, it's got Ethernet.
So are we trying these for the
audio
new building?
out. It has audio out. And DCN, audio out.
Do they tout this as one that you can talk back and forth?
It must be one that has two-way
For pet, well,
It must be. It must be
yeah.
two-way. If it has an audio out, you
Well,
gotta
because
have.
there's a trend in cameras these days where you can talk back and forth to your pets because that's important.
Yeah.
And you know, while you're on vacation or at the office, you can keep them involved and interested.
While you're on vacation, you leave your pets in your house to die. You can just talk to them and go, "Ha! Don't you wish I was there to give you some food?" I bet you do. You
this
won't
is
be
why I
peeing on the
don't have
sofa anymore, will you? Or not. Maybe that's not the way it works. So yeah, we're gonna give that sucker a try. We'll get that plugged in. You know what? I might plug that. That might become the new John P. desk cam. Who
Oh
knows?
God! What are you
don't
gonna do with the current John
Actually,
P.
the
drop
question is whether or not you can make these public like a drop cam.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know
have
if you can
to
do that.
see.
We'll see. All right, we got another package.
Oh, it says right here, two-way talk.
Oh, two-way talk.
I
Okay.
missed that. Night vision,
Well, we'll have to see if
Event
we can
detection.
embed the stream in a web page.
128-degree wide angle.
That's not the answer to the question that I asked,
don't
but
see that
I'm glad you
listed
shared it
here.
anyway. Put that down there. We have another package, and this one looks like food.
Oh, more food?
It does look like food.
Okay.
Let's see what we have here.
Maybe
we have a
something
package.
to go along with our cultured cup.
It
coffee
says-
and tea.
U-Bar,
U-bar.
fresh, customized nutrition bars.
Customized? What does that
It
mean?
says customized nutrition bars.
Open your fresh, handmade nutrition bars.
No, not open. Order your
Oh,
fresh.
your finger was in the way.
Order your fresh. You are what you eat, so choose. You choose the
Wait, do you
ingredients
get-
for your unique handmade
No.
nutrition bars. You create a bar that will be friendly to your digestive system and nutritional needs with the exact taste and texture you love.
That's pretty cool.
How do they do that? How do
At
they do mass
U-Bar,
customization?
We only use the freshest, all newest, all natural ingredients.
Oh my God.
What?
Hold your horses.
What?
It is
that
a
what it
Geek
is?
Fit bar.
No.
It's called a Geek Fit bar.
It does say
They
that.
made customized Geek Fit bars.
Oh my God.
That is pretty
That
darn
is
cool.
awesome.
Oh my gosh. Listen to the
All right.
ingredients. Ingredient number 1, cookie dough base.
Oh, they know me well.
Organic
cashew
butter.
organic dates, vanilla extract, whey protein isolate, which is what we're supposed to take,
Organic agave nectar,
gluten-free
gluten-free.
crunchy rice cereal.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Sold.
Wow.
They had me at gluten-free crunchy rice cereal.
Really? That was the thing that got you?
No, they actually had me before that.
Let's try it. So you can go to ubars.com and order your own. If you guys do that, let me know.
You wanna try some?
Yeah, of course I want to try it.
Oh, delicious.
Wow. It's usually cookie dough.
No, it's better than cookie dough. I don't like cookie dough.
How do you not like cookie dough?
I like it when it's cooked.
Cookie dough is best when it's not cooked.
It has like little Rice Krispies in it.
That's that gluten-free.
I
That
don't
is
care.
really good.
That is delicious, people.
And pretty healthy too. Wow.
Okay, who
Okay.
sent those to us?
U-Bar, I guess.
Well, they must watch the show to know that
That
we're on
wasn't
doing
you.
GeekBeat.
That wasn't you, Lynn, was it?
Lynn, did you do this?
Lynn!
Lynn did that. Okay. No, that's really good. Lynn finds, I cannot believe the things that he finds. He finds the craziest stuff, okay? That's delicious.
That is really cool.
That is really good. Have you tried these? Have you even tried them? No.
Come try it.
Yeah. We've got some. Okay, we got like a couple more boxes. Don't take that. That's mine.
Did you eat off of it? Did he eat off of this?
Yeah.
I'll have to open my own.
All right, we got something else here.
That looks like
This came from Ben. This came from Dubuque, Iowa.
it's coffee. It's more coffee.
That's not the only thing. What are these other things? What is that?
You're gonna love this.
And there's other stuff in here too, not just coffee. There's some other things.
Verena Street, cow tipper. That is the flavor of this coffee. Cow
Tipper coffee?
Yes.
That is awesome. Coffee is for everyone. Verena Street Coffee
This is a
Company.
rich and creamy blend of vanilla, caramel, and coffee liqueur flavoring.
Hey,
Wow.
They're from Dubuque. This coffee company is from Dubuque, Iowa. Named after a small 5-house residential street adjacent to the building
I'm sorry.
the business occupies.
What is this note I see here that coffee is for everyone?
The coffee
Ben?
is not just for you. The
What?
coffee is for everyone.
I don't believe you, Ben.
Right, even though he's the one who sent it.
All
is
5
interesting.
houses were owned by. Wait, what 5 houses? Oh, a small.
The company, Verena Street Coffee Company, was named after a small 5-house residential street. And all 5 houses were owned by relatives of Verena Street's owners.
That's cool.
And it says Verena Street was removed to make way for a 4-lane highway 15 years ago. They use Rainforest Alliance certified beans. They're sold in 480 stores in Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota,
Wow.
South Dakota, Missouri, and Kansas. Cow Tipper Blend is a medium roast and
okay.
includes vanilla, caramel,
Which
and
is
coffee.
what I read out, yeah. Very
And then
cool. Then what else do you have over there?
the cable organizing stuff is from 2040 Studio.
Question I have
I
is
don't know,
it
what
looks
is
like
this? It
There's a
says
seal missing.
2040 Studio.
not?
Keep cables organized. No, that's a air. That's,
that's
a
the air pouch.
thingy. Keep cables organized.
How?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Oh, interesting.
Oh, it's like a little cable router.
It's
thing.
a cable wrapped. So I guess you put your cable in through down in the middle there and maybe twist it around to like wind it up or something. Is that how that works, Ben? Put your cable through and then wind it like that. We might have to watch a little video on 2040studio.com.
And then this is the universal tripod mount, stand, and cable management.
Oh, nice. It's got a
It's got the little sticky stuff on the inside.
it's got that super sticky thing. So maybe you could put like your camera on there and put your tripod on there, or your phone. Like put a phone
Yeah.
on there and convert your phone into a tripod management.
Awesome.
Capta. Cool. Those are pretty cool, Ben.
Very cool. Thank
Neat
you,
little
Ben.
toys you found there. All right, let's see. We got 2 more
What
things.
else? More?
Now this one we don't have a box for.
Okay.
Because I already opened the box.
John P.
Sorry, we knew what was in the box and we had to open it. It's
We? Who's this we?
I and you too, you little liar.
Know what you're talking about, John.
This box came from Moshi. We love
Oh,
Moshi.
we totally did open this box.
Yeah. But who was she blaming for opening the box?
I didn't know what box you were talking about.
Yeah. So Moshi is awesome. Moshi makes covers for all kinds of things, including our MacBook.
Yeah, my MacBook is
The
has a
MacBook
Motion.
Air. She put a Moshi
Yeah.
case. You can't see it because she got the clear one. But there is a little
It's just like this little
clipped-on case thing for it that's awesome. You're going to break it.
No, I'm not.
You are going to break it.
I am not going to break
It's going to be funny when she breaks it, isn't it, folks? It's securely placed on that thing and it won't come off, so leave it there. Now, they also sent us these iPhone
There you go.
covers.
See?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. See, it's clear. It's a snap-on shell case. And they're awesome.
Yes, they are.
We've already worn out several of them. So this is called the Sense cover for iPhone, and what's so unique about it is that it's designed so that you can have a case for your iPhone that has a front cover, but you don't have to open the front cover to answer a call.
That's
You're
what
like, wait,
these
what does that
are
mean?
right here.
How is that possible, John P? Well, let me demonstrate.
Is that what they're like?
That's what they're like.
Okay.
Okay, so this has a little magnet. You hear that?
Yep.
Okay, there's a magnet, so you pull that and bingo, you open it comes with a free iPhone. Just kidding. You open it up and you can mess with your iPhone. But if the phone rings, you see there's 4 little metal little buttons here. When the phone rings, you just go like that across it, the same way you would unlock your iPhone. And it's got a slot here for the speaker, and your microphone is already exposed. So you see the caller in your little window, you swipe, and you just talk.
I love that.
Hello,
That is awesome.
hello.
Cheeky promo. I don't know that they make anything for the LG Flex, but just check out their website. It's Moshi, isn't it?
Moshi.com.
Moshi.
M-O-S-H-I?
No, it's not Moshi.com.
Oh, is it not?
It is not. It is Moshistore.com.
Moshistore.com. So this is really nice looking. Anyway, we already opened it.
Yep. Ken
We already
actually
opened the
has
box.
this already on his.
Ken's using one?
Yeah.
Ken, are you using one?
You like it? Yes. That was a yes.
You
That
never
was
know.
that was a Ken's
You
yes.
never know with Ken. You never know. Ken, are you happy? Yes. Ken, are you pissed off? Yes.
What,
We have
what
one
is
last
it? Is that
box.
the last one?
One last box.
Does that say it's from Trident?
It's from Trident. You know I love Trident.
I love Trident too.
Trident makes...
Is that
Trident-
addressed to me?
No.
It's addressed to reviews.
When did that ever matter? Trident makes some of the most durable
Yes, they do. Cases
mobile
and
cases
mobile accessories.
ever. So let's see what they sent us. It looks like we got two. We got a box with two different special little
Is that an
products.
iPad Mini?
It does indeed appear to be one.
And then also
Which would make it mine.
Yes, it would.
What would
And
this be?
also an iPhone 5S.
All right, this is
So
military.
Trident didn't send me anything.
This is military
They
tested
already did.
to mil standard 810F.
To what?
This is not for. Oh, it's not for an iPad Mini.
Oh, what is it for?
It's for a Google Nexus 7
Oh,
II.
right.
Who has a Google Nexus 7 II?
Wait, wasn't that supposed to go to you, Peterson?
Mr. Peterson, was this supposed to go to you?
I think it was.
The Google Nexus 7 II? I won't open it then, but it says it meets or exceeds
Hey, David.
military standard 810F. It's drop protection, 26 drops onto concrete from 4 feet.
Nice.
18 hours of vibration, blah, 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 a whole bunch of other stuff. So we'll get that to one of the team members who
Yep.
has one, and we'll
Now
do
everybody's
we'll have them
chiming
do a
in.
review on it.
I have one. I have one.
Yeah, well, you could, you know what? You could be a reviewer for GeekBeat too.
Yeah.
Just ping Mr. Peterson, Dave P at geekbeat.tv, and say, hey, Dave P, I would like to be a GeekBeat writer and get free stuff to review, but don't do it unless you're going to do the reviews and take it seriously.
You can't
because
just get free stuff.
all these people gots to know the information. So we got to share it. We got to do work.
Well, that was fun.
Was it?
I want more stuff. Do we not have more stuff? I'm spoiled.
I
gonna eat
have
your
more of this
bar?
to eat.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. Oh, real quick from Derek 11 in the YouTube chat room. You have lots of 3.5-inch floppy drives. Do we want them?
Floppy disk.
Oh, sorry, floppy disks. I'm too young to understand the difference.
That would be fun.
Actually, what we found a bunch in the building.
Oh, did we? Oh, okay.
We have. Well, I think of the
You
discs,
found some
we
5
have
and a
one.
quarters, I think. We even got some 5
You know, I
and a
have to look
quarter inch
at what we
floppies.
found.
We want them, but we can't take any more. We've got a few, so hang on
Thank
to
you,
them. But
though.
thank you very much for the offer. We are building out the,
The Geek House
what are we
Museum.
going to call it? Is that what we're calling it? Geek House Museum?
Why not?
Okay, the Geek House
I'm
Museum.
just gonna name things willy-nilly and just decide.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Be sure to check out all the updates for the new building at geekbeat.tv/newbuilding.
Yeah, and follow her on Google Plus, like 1.9 million other people. Go to
You make that
google.com
sound like
forward
they will
slash
not be even noticed. I
forward
pay
slash
attention to every single one of you who actually
plus
talks to
Cali
me.
Lewis. Google.com forward slash plus Cali Lewis. And also on Twitter, like about 2 billion other people. You can follow her on Twitter at twitter.com forward slash Cali Lewis. You can even find her on Facebook if you go to facebook.com forward slash Cali Lewis.
Where else I can get it?
Probably get her on Instagram at instagram.com
No, actually,
forward
you can't.
slash.
You cannot get me on Instagram
How
because
about,
I don't have an Instagram account.
How about
Pinterest?
Pinterest?
I don't think I have one of
Pinterest.com
those
forward
either.
slash Cali Lewis.
I apparently suck at the social media thing.
You can just
anyway, you can go
search
to
Cali
GeekBeat.
Lewis.
You can go to google.com/plusjohnp and get his stuff, and he's actually way funnier and way more interesting than I am.
Don't
so.
look at anything I post after about 11 p.m.
Yeah,
It's not.
That's
It's-
not.
It's 50-50 whether it's child appropriate
Right.
or really human consumption appropriate. It's 50-50.
or
So,
twitter.com/John
you've been warned. What?
Rose.
One this morning was good about helping Mike's hobby shop.
Oh, yeah. Can you-
Occasionally he posts nice things.
Can you
and
believe they're
helpful
doing that to
things.
Mike's hobby shop?
It's crazy.
Okay, we got to talk about that before we
Okay,
go.
let's talk about it.
So the state now, this is important. Okay, this is. I'm gonna be
Sorry,
serious for a
I was
minute.
laughing at the chat room. Yes,
The-
let's be serious.
The state of Texas, just like every other state and every other country, reserves the right of eminent domain.
Yes.
Okay? There are a series of rules that governments must follow, but governments do need, and I'm not arguing against this, they need the right for the public interest to be able to go in and kind of take property. Okay?
No.
There may be a reason. For
Yeah.
example, in this particular case, here's a good reason.
They're actually
There's-
building out highway space.
There's a highway.
They're expanding the highway.
They
like
need-
literally width-wise.
Yeah, they need it. I mean, the city of Dallas needs the highway to be expanded. So, in order to expand it, they have to get some land from the people who own the land to widen the highway. But there is a hobby shop here in Dallas that this highway expansion, they're basically saying, we need to take the front half of your property. By the way, that cuts your building in half. Literally cuts your building in half. It's like, it would be like if the government had the right to just take babies. Like, we need more babies. So when we need to, we'll follow some rules and we can take babies. But then they send you, you're like, okay, I understand sometimes the government needs babies. I don't know, maybe people are hungry or I don't know what the deal is, but the
So they're
government
gonna
needs
eat the
babies.
babies?
You don't know why they need the babies. It doesn't matter. The point is the government needs babies. We have rules for taking
I
babies.
like how you describe how you make everything like taking babies or eating babies, killing babies.
If the government needs babies, fine, we give them babies. But then the government sends you a note and they says, guess what? We only need the top half of your baby. Now that's gone too far. I was already going to let you have my baby, okay? You only want half the, what am I supposed to do with half a baby? Half a baby does me no good. Even if I'm hungry, half a baby won't satisfy that. So,
Really, John?
that's what they're doing to Mike's hobby shop, right? They're taking half of their baby. And they said, you know what? We're going to take only half of your baby, and we're only going to give you money for like 1/3 of a baby. So there's not enough money for them to they can't do anything with the remaining portion of
Right.
their property. And they're not getting enough, they're not buying the property off them so they can relocate their business somewhere they can continue conducting business. This is the definition of tyranny.
Well, basically,
The government
it'll
just
kill-
says, I will take your shit and you will suck it.
Ow. Woo, that was loud.
So there is a Google
Petition.
Plus post. If you go and check out my Google Plus, google.com/plus John P, go find that petition and sign it. And tell the state of Texas. That's what you should do. You should do it.
All right. And with that, thank you so much for joining us and putting us up with us each and every week, or at least
mean putting up with
John
me?
P.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you guys
And
next
I
week.
promise he will not eat your babies.
Much.
Promise.
Bye, guys.